What's up, guys? If you want to see this monstrosity in action, stick around. Break yourself, fool! It malfunctioned already.
Hey, what's up, putos? It's your boy, Little Cuete, straight out the penitentiary, representing El Barrio Pendejos gang, homie. Yo, check this shit out. Little Cuete got a cuete. And as you can see, it's all Gucci'd out, baby. I even got the carbon fiber paint job and shit, ese. My cousin Jesus did that shit. He's the best tattoo artist on D-Block, homie. The reason why I like high points and shit is because they're like burners, you know? You call up the connect, you get your shit, ya la basura, the trash, homie. A lot of people be laughing at me and shit because I got an optic on the side and shit. But let me ask you this. When you buy a gun, what's it doing in the box? It's laying on its side. That's how you're supposed to use it, ese. Don't be a sheep. Trust me, when you a thug, you learn some real G shit about the training camp and shit. You know, like pigs are supposed to aim for center mass. That's why we shoot sideways and you fucking get skinny, homie. Oh, I committed my first 187 with a high point and shit, you know? Who the fuck you think killed Ricky? Hey Ricky, fuck you, puto. Ah, you died like a bitch, Holmes. Don't believe everything you see in the movies, I say. Speaking of movies, my favorite movies are American Me, Blood In, Blood Out, Mi Vida Loca. I like that shit because of the hyenas, you know? As you can see, this is my room and shit. I don't need much. It reminds me of when I was in solitary and shit. I got the weight bench because you gotta stay swollen shit. Got me a piss bucket and shit. As you can see over there, we got the kitchen and shit. Hey carnal, you want a grilled cheese and shit?
What's up, you fucking nerds? So it finally happened, and yes, I got my hands on a high point. Gross, I know. But hear me out. So I have a favorite gun shop in the area, and I spend almost all of my money there. So some of the guys there know me fairly well, or at least they know my face pretty well. And they know I do YouTube, so they thought it would be funny if I reviewed this piece of shit. There it is, a tactical high point. They must like me, or they probably hate me, because, you know, could have let me borrow a Legion or something, but this is cool. But all jokes aside, when I came in and I saw this, I was like, there's no way you guys are going to sell that. For those of you that don't know, High Point makes very cheap firearms. You can get one for like 180 bucks. But some people seem to like them. They say it's reliable, but I mean, I wouldn't carry one of those. If a burglar breaks into my house, just kill me, because I'd rather die with some dignity. But anyway, just to make fun of those Chicago cats that like shooting sideways, the owner thought it would be funny to put optic on the side. I think he literally just drilled a hole onto the side and stuck this optic on there. There was also a tactical light mounted on there, but with the optic and the light, it was getting close to $600-700 gun. And I was like, for a high point, there's no way they're going to sell that. But all kidding aside, I am grateful for them letting me borrow this firearm. They're very good people. And another way I know they're good people is because whatever sad sack of shit came to trade this in, they didn't have to give them shit for this. Trade-in value on this is probably 70 bucks, if I'm being generous. Especially in today's market, the amount of guns they sell, I can guarantee you that they did not need to make this purchase. But they made somebody's day. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about this firearm. As you can see, it's not meant to be taken seriously. The optic being mounted on the side is just kind of a joke because, you know, for people who are familiar with high points, they're super cheap. They're kind of like burner cell phones for criminals. You know, you use them and you throw them away. And another thing people are notorious for is shooting sideways. Like, it's not very practical. But I'm going to put that to the test. So we're going to see if actually shooting this thing sideways with a mounted optic is even possible. And I'll see if I get something that even remotely resembles a grouping. Okay, so before I start shooting this thing, I did want to give you guys a closer look so you can kind of see what we're working with here. God, it's ugly. Does anyone else think that the slide looks like a black Twinkie? Look at this piece of shit. Even the carbon fiber isn't real. But anyway, it's got an 8-round capacity. That's about all I can say for it. All right, here goes nothing. We're gonna try to shoot this piece of shit. Shooting sideways in 3, 2. Where the hell is my red dot? Did it turn on? Piece of shit. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Failure to feed already. Ugh. All right, here we go. Take 2. Break yourself, fool. Didn't feed that time. All right, here we go. All right, we're empty. Let's check it. Oh, we're not. It's not picking them up. Piece of shit. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell which bullet holes are mine because my wife's out here shooting with me too, and I'm too lazy to change the target. So we're gonna aim up here between like the 6 and the 8, somewhere around that area, and we'll see what we get. Okay, I'm gonna give it another shot just so I can see where I'm grouping, but then I'm gonna try shooting it normally because I think I did find a design flaw other than the fact that it's a high point. Here we go. Fucking piece of shit. Didn't pick it up that time. All right. Hey, but I got, I think right there by the 6. That one, I don't know where that one went. Hey, not bad. Okay. Failure to feed. What a piece of shit. Okay, here we go. Fucking failure to feed. All right, last round. Let's see where we can put it. That's actually not bad because I was pulling to the right a little bit. So yeah, go high point. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, I think there's a design flaw in having an optic mounted on the side there, just because the way I'm holding it sideways like this, you know, I do got to give myself a little bit of room so that optic doesn't bash on my knuckle there. So I have to hold it a little bit lower, and doing that makes me put my finger right where the release for the mag is. So every time I fire around, that mag gets loose and then the next round won't chamber. So we're going to try to shoot it normally and see how it runs then. All right, so I'm going to be aiming for the red this time because there is still plenty of room there. So I think I can determine which shots are mine. All right, firing it normally. Ooh, the sights on this thing suck. I don't think it picked up around that time. Nope, failure to feed. We have another failure to feed here. Ah, piece of shit. Okay, so it's definitely not because I was holding it sideways. Stovepipe. Shoot it one-handed. Piece of shit. Come on, make it through a full mag. I don't think I hit any in the red. Yep, nothing in the red. That gun sucks because I'm not the best shot, but we're not that far away. The ones that are in the red are from a Jericho we were shooting earlier. Okay, so as you can see, I'm still having failures to feed, and also the mag just keeps coming off. This might not be an issue that everyone experiences just because my hands are a little bit big. So, you know, when I grip it, you know, it's just like right on top of that release. So I keep hitting that thing. Okay, so now I'm going to be firing a real firearm, and this is an M&P Shield Performance Center by Smith & Wesson. As you can see, quite the difference. 1911 guys be like, yeah, look at that spread. Inch of a hairline, bro. All right, so here we have a firearm that's probably over 100-year-old design, and it's probably better than the High Point. This is a Uberti or Uberti, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how to pronounce it. 45 Colt. And I'm going to cowboy shoot the shit out of it. Was that 6?
Must have been.
So I was going to shoot this Israeli Jericho because I just got it. But the rear sight fucking fell off and I don't have the tools to fix it here. So I won't be firing it today. But we were shooting this earlier off camera and it's an incredible shooter. So I will definitely be doing a future video on this. So my final consensus is that after shooting it, it's an amazing shooter. It's just so awesome and I love it. I would recommend it to any firearm enthusiast out there. It fucking sucks, okay? And although my experience is anecdotal, it is a used firearm, so that could be part of the issue. It might have been a great shooter when it was brand new, but I wouldn't trust my life with a High Point. If it's all you can afford, go ahead, buy it, but just know you're sacrificing your dignity. But go ahead and get yourself a High Point if you want to. They're very cheap. They are practically giving these things away. You get a High Point, you get a High Point, everybody gets a High Point. All right, you fucking nerds. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you next time we assemble. Peace. Ready?
Hold up. Okay.
All right, take 3, because this thing keeps... Take 3. Take 4, bitches. What the fuck? It just keeps popping off.